Located just south of Chicago, the Little Guys Home Electronics specializes in selling and installing home theater equipment. Competition from electronics chains, such as Best Buy and Circuit City, makes it difficult for independent retailers, such as the Little Guys, to succeed. Yet since the store opened in 1994, it has grown steadily, despite the presence of a Best Buy less than a mile away. A combination of competitive pricing and exemplary customer service are responsible for the success of the Little Guys. In general, prices are determined by cost plus pricing. This method starts with a base cost figure for every unit and adds a markup to cover overhead and provide a profit.
The marketplace kind of determines what you can get for most popular products. But the average margin in video is probably somewhere around 25 points, 20 to 25 points. The audio margin is a little bit higher than that, and speakers and accessories and things might have a little extra margin in it. And then the way we make a living is the value-added part of it, is the servicing it, the install part of it, the add-on things that they need to have to make the system work correctly. It's just that you're adding on things to the sale that create the general profit gets a little higher.
We pretty much together will make a decision that something needs to be either reduced or raised, and then ultimately, if we're not making any money on it, if it's something that's what we call a football in the marketplace, then we make a decision on whether or not we're even going to carry it anymore.
Overhead affects the price a business must charge for its products. A wide variety of expenses go into the cost of doing business.
There's a lot of things you have to take in consideration when you're considering costs and overhead. You have to look at, there's trucks you have to buy to deliver the merchandise and get it out to them. There's gas we have to put in the trucks, plus the car insurance on the trucks. The people that are installing, if it's a two-man crew, we're paying those 2 men to drive to the site. When you get into the store, you have the cost of insurance for the store, cost of the heat, the electricity. We have warehousing, so it's another building we have to provide to keep all the goods.
The store relies on competitive pricing strategies to stay viable.
On about 80% of what we sell is determined kind of by the manufacturer. They set a pricing structure. So there's a dealer cost, and then there may be some discounts applied to that, but there's a dealer cost, and then there's a retail price, and then there may be a higher, what they call list price. You can't charge more than whatever the lowest suggested price is. With most product, that's even discounted a little bit. Somehow we've created this impression in the electronics world that things are supposed to be discounted, that things are supposed to be on sale, that things are marked down, and that you negotiate a little bit for a better deal. So all those things have to be taken into consideration.
Because the consumers are shopping from place to place to place. I've never seen anything like it. People will drive 100 miles to save $50 on a TV. But you do have to pay attention to what things are selling for in your general marketplace.
At the end of the day, if we can't make our margin on the product, we're better off without it, because we're actually losing money. And that's a hard concept for customers to understand.
The company stays profitable by limiting the number of brands it carries and concentrating on high-end product.
We sell more mid to high-end equipment because there's more profit margin there. VCR sells for $49 today. You're lucky if you make $2 on a VCR. If you're buying equipment for $47 and selling for $49, you can't pay much overhead. You'll go out of business fast.
You keep brands to a minimum because then you're buying more from that particular company. So if I'm buying more from a company, I'm more important to that company. They'll offer me more discounts. They'll maybe come to me with a closeout at a really good price that I can pass along.
The ability to make margin is critical to our business. We have to have brands that aren't available at a million different places so that we can control the margin a little bit better. No electronics place can just carry everything that Target carries, or Walmart, or Service Merchandise, or Best Buy, or Circuit City, and stay in business. You can't compete on that level with them. They're very good at that. They can't compete with us, fortunately, in what we do. They cannot provide customer service like we do.
In order to make a profit while charging competitive prices, the Little Guys depends on manufacturers' discounts.
Discounts come from manufacturers in several different ways. There's something called DFI, which is deduct from invoice. So, for example, if there's a 10% DFI on a $100 cost product, you actually will get invoiced for $90 for that product. Some manufacturers will break it up, so you can have 1/3 due in 30 days, 1/3 due in 60 days, 1/3 due in 90 days. Each manufacturer is a little bit different because the marketplace really controls what you can sell something for. But you, in conjunction with the manufacturer, control what you can pay for it.
Pricing is an important element of any business. The Little Guy's Home Electronics offers competitive prices based on fair market price and a reasonable markup. Though fair prices bring customers into the store, its excellent service keeps customers coming back. This combination has made the store a success and promises to generate profits for years to come.